to join us today's first demo meeting.
Yeah!
Yeah! Whoa!
So, in the first half, we are going to show you how we operate our regular meeting. In the second half, we are going to illustrate what kinds of activities we are going to do in these semesters. Alright? So, how are you doing?
Nice.
Or I should put it this way. How is your second week in school going? Good? Or, you know, usually, the first 2 weeks are fake. Why I say that? Because usually in the first 2 weeks, your schedule is empty, your life is slow paced. You know, you might feel that you didn't learn anything yet because you haven't attended any class. You might even have time to go to Victoria behind, Seng Ho, to make all the people around you blind. However, why did I speak? Because after these 2 weeks, everything changed. Becomes a mess. Your teacher starts to assign a lot of work. You start to prepare for a lot of tests. And what's worse, you might need to deal with some founder group members. 雷组员. So, tonight, you must treasure the last moment of these 2 weeks, which is tonight. And I would say that tonight will be one of the most exciting journey that you have ever had. However, to start a journey, we need someone to help us, to lead us, and control everything. Do you know who this person is? Anyone want to guess?
The host.
The host!
Yes,
Host.
the host.
The host.
Woo! We need a host to lead us and control everything for us. So, are you ready to welcome
Yes.
this host?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes!
So let's welcome today's host, Julie.
Whoa!
Good evening, Toastmasters!
Good evening.
Today is a really special day. Do you know why?
I don't know.
Because... Point. Because today is the opening of Toastmasters!
Yeah.
And another surprise is we have a contest tonight. But now, I just want to keep you guessing. Before it, let me give you a self-introduction. I'm today's host. My name is Julie. One of my favorite hobbies is to discover sort of secret foods and record them. Like this one.
Whoa.
My red bean pie man. Red bean pie also called the quail cake. Yeah. And the number one in my mind is this one. Yummy!
What? Who is
This one, yummy! Just like its name, it's really yummy. You can find it in the Guohua streets. Yeah. And I think we are so lucky we all in Tainan, so we have lots of chance to discover delicious food. Our lives cannot live without food, right?
Yes.
So now I want to recommend one new app. This one called Menu. In this app, you can find out many foodies share lots of photos of delicious foods. Like this one. This picture is delivered by the gourmet Julie. If you like it, you can give it a heart. If you want to eat it, you can collect it into your bookmark. And also you can give it some comments. In this app, you are also one of the foodies, so you can create your own menu. Like, this is Julie menu.
Wow.
Let me just give you, show you my food album.
Level 9. Wow.
This one, Pablo cheese tart, is a really famous and popular dessert from Japan, and it just has a new shop in Taipei. Oh, so many. Are you hungry now?
Yes.
Hurry up, follow me. Okay, surprise. Tonight is a really special day. It's our TM competition, cook competition. Yeah. In this contest, time is really important. So we need the cook timers to help us. Let's welcome Amy.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Amy and today I am the timer. So as a timer, I'm responsible to manage the time for the whole meeting and to make sure the meeting is on schedule, like the agenda on your hand. And let's move into these 3 cards. If you see the green card, each speaker, you have reached the minimum of time requirements. So, like the C1 speaker, you have reached for 4 minutes. And next, you will see the yellow one. This means for manual speaker, you have 1 minute left. And for table topic speaker, you have 30 seconds left. So finally, you will see this card. It means time's up. So you need to make a quick conclusion within 30 seconds, or you will be disqualified for the final voting. So to sum it up, I think time management is quite important for Toastmaster and also for your life. So wish everyone can become a better speaker and have a happier life. Back to TME.
Thank you, Amy. Okay, next, when you are tasting the food, you will like this handsome guy. But this kind of sound is not allowed in a contest. So we have an up counter to help you. Let's welcome Frankie.
Well, good evening everyone, I'm Frankie, and I'm the out counter today. My job is help you to cure your bad habit of making vocalized poses. They are sounds like and or words like well and but you know, and which are so called the us. At the end of the meeting, I will count the us I hear you make and give you a report. Yeah, back to TME.
Thank you, Frankie. In the end, the most exciting moment is we want to know who is the champion of our TM cook competitions. So we need a vote counter to help us. Let's welcome Danny.
Good evening everyone, my name is Demi and I am tonight's vote counter. As a vote counter, my job is to count the vote for you. Voting is a good way to encourage the speakers to deliver a better speech. So at the end of the meeting, our club president will give out 3 awards. They are the best table topic speaker, the best speech evaluator, and the best manual speaker. I think you have a balance with your agenda. If you don't have one, you can tell the officers, so we will give you one. And if the speakers are under or over the time requirements, he or she will be disqualified and ineligible for the award. So to remember to vote for those who are qualified. And voting is our privilege, it's our right, so I hope everyone votes. Let's encourage the speakers to deliver a better speech. And back to TME.
Thank you, Danny. Before the cook competitions, I think your mom have to warm up. So let's follow Tiffany to warm up your mom.
What's up?
So, hi, I'm the special master today. And special session is a session which can make the speaker relax before the speech, and it's also a session that you can know the person sitting next to you better. So now we are going to play again, and I'm going to divide you into 4 groups, and today there are many people, so can the officers help me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, why not?
This line.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
This line.
So A.
So
slide it into 4.
you are A. You are A. Okay. You are A. You are A.
A, B, C, D.
You are B.
Okay.
Starting
B.
from here.
So you can gather together because the game you need to discuss
And you are C
together.
group. Okay.
You can stand up and
Okay. C group.
Come here.
And you are D group.
Where
Okay.
is the,
Yeah. You can C
the
group.
board there?
And please stand up. Please stand up. Stand up.
We can play a game together.
Okay.
Write them quickly, and we can get a point. Yes.
Anyone want to write down the answer?
Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate the game. So there are 2 parts, and the first part is I will give you the picture. It's a celebrity from like a movie or some politician, and you have to give me the name and where he or she comes from. So the first one is a funny one. Yeah, it's me, Tiffany. So Tiffany comes from Taiwan. So it's the answer. So it's an example. Yay! And now we start to begin. So A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Okay. So the first one. Who is she and where did she come from? Write down the name and the nation and the country. Shout out your team and I will go check the answer. Who is she? She's very elegant and she's a royalty. Yeah, Diana. Princess Diana. She's from England. Yeah. So Team D got 1 point. And next one. Who is he? He's a politician and he has a biopic motion picture. So please write down the name and where did he come from?
Say.
I have to see. Yeah, Nelson and okay, Brucey got 1 point. And the next one. Who is he? He's very famous. Right now, where does he come from? Yeah, Steve Jobs, USA. Brucey has already has the answer. Steve Jobs comes from America. And yes, the next one, you have to show your team. I will go check. He's so famous. He's a genius. His IQ is very high. Which team? Shout out. I have to go check. Which team? Brucey. Okay, Brucey. I have to see. You have to write down. Germany. Group A got a point. Yeah, so now each group has got 1 point. Okay, the next one. Okay. Someone from his century and he's a war hero. Yeah, Napoleon. He's from Turkey. Extra 1 point. And the next one. Okay. You know, she's a famous movie star and she won the Oscar Best Actress. Shout out. Group B. Okay. Group C. Nicole Watt. Okay. She's not from USA. So he is also portrait, child prodigy, musician. They have already got a point. Okay, so now you're group A, right? Group A has got the lead. Wrong answer. Okay, they have already answered. see Group A has won. Oh, but no, not yet, not yet. So the part 2 is shorter. Is I will give you a famous quote, and because the quote is harder to get, so you just have to write who say this quote. So the example is to be or not to be. That is the question. So easy. It's an example. It's Shakespeare. Hamlet. Live as you are to die tomorrow. Learn as you are to live forever. So I know it's very difficult because if I'm not the host, I wouldn't Google who say this. So I will give you a hint. It's an Indian celebrity who performed for the movie. So easy. Indian celebrity. Indian.
Group C.
Group C. Okay. Yeah, Gandhi. Gandhi. Oh, Group C. And the next one. Okay. Success is allowing people to seduce smart people into thinking they can lose. A millionaire who does a lot of charity work. Who? Group C. They are faster. Bill Gates. You don't have to write the name. You don't. Okay, the next one. The last two. If everyone demanded peace instead of another television, then there would be peace. He is a legendary rock band member in 1960. Very, very famous rock band member. Nationality.
Member. Minus one.
Last one. Okay, last one. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. He's the world's most famous physicist and scientist against enormous odds.
Group C. Right here.
Who's that? No. He has some physical disability. His head. It's called Stephen Watts. Okay, I think they won. Yeah! Okay, you all did a great job. Yeah, so now back to our PFE. Wow, everyone already warmed up, right? So now I think you are really hungry now.
Hungry?
So hot? Okay. Do you excited for our appetizer?
Yeah.
I think it's very fresh because he is a freshman, and also sweet because he always wears a smile on his face. Let's welcome our first chef, Joshua. Fresh meat.
Okay, hi. I'm today's C1 speaker, Joshua. And at the beginning, I want to ask you a question. How do you find the goal in every part of your life? Maybe earn more money, or getting better grade in the exam, or dating with someone whom you like? Perhaps you know the answer, or maybe you can find out the answer in the following story about me. I was born in an ordinary family in Taoyuan, and both my parents are teachers, so I was strive to get better grade in the exam at that time. So in that period, how to get a better grade in exam and defeat all of my classmates became the most important thing in my life. Yeah, this is my reference books. And there's no interesting books in my shelf at that time. Yeah. So I have a sister, older sister, Viola, and who did really well in every exam. In the fear of disappointing my parents, I had no choice but to try to catch up with my sister's footsteps. And it was not until I became a senior high school student did I realize that the accomplishments of academic performance is no longer exist. And the next picture, yeah, this is me. This is the first day I stepped in Wulin Senior High School, and it's very young, fresh.
Fresh.
And in Wulin Senior High School, the competition was so intense that I cannot find any accomplishments there. So I began to find another solution. Yeah, at the second grade, I joined the table tennis club and be a leader. At that time, I enjoy hang out with friends and do some extracurricular activities. Yeah, this is the table tennis competition in Jianzhong, and this is me. Yeah. Okay, it seems that I have found the goal of my life, but it feels like there was still something missing. Yeah, at the last summer vacation before the university entrance exam, the accomplishments of joining some extracurricular activities started to fade away, and the sense of anxiety started to occupy all of my mind. So at that time, my dad suggested me that I can join some science competition. Yeah, through various kinds of competitions, I regained the passion of studying science and find the goal of my life. Yeah, this is me, and I joined a competition about an earthquake MVP in Taichung. Yeah, and the next one is, this is me and my father. We built a 3D printer, and we built it by ourselves by 2 days. Yeah, and after studying in Department of Mechanic Engineering in NCKU, I realized that it's a whole new world. No one will force you to do anything. You can do whatever you want at whenever you want. So as usual, I began to find the goal of my life. And so far, I'm still searching for it. So it is saying from Rousseau that the goal of life is decided by ourselves. So at the end, I hope that everyone can find the goal in every part of their lives and choose what they love and love what they choose. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Joshua. A meaningful dish. Next is our main course, delivered by our senior chef, Debbie.
Albert Einstein once said, "The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything." This world is full of hatred, discrimination, and prejudice. Why could they exist? Because we always have a different thought on the same thing. If we don't agree with each other's points, it will become a conflict. Even worse, it will become what I say: prejudice, hatred, and the discriminations. And today, I want to share the story what I faced before. First, determine one's value only by a score. To tell you the truth, I hated English very much in my senior high school time. I remember one time the English midterm exam was very, very difficult. Only 5 people get over 80 points. My English teacher gave back my English paper sheet. She just said, "Oh, David, you only get 63 points. People who get higher score will stay in a higher place. People like you will be nothing in the future. After what she said, I felt very angry in my mind. I just saw that why could you determine by value only by one is said? From then on, I hated English very much, and I didn't want to touch it anymore. And you may ask me, if you really hated English, and why could you stand on the stage to deliver your speech? It's a turning point. 3 years ago, when I was a freshman, I joined the club standing. A man who distributed the flyers to me, and he introduced Toastmasters. Although I didn't care about what he said, all I care about is the food and the drink in the demo meeting. And I went to the second demo meeting. The person who distributed the flyers to me was the TAE Lat 9. He wore a soccer suit, introducing everyone just like a soccer team. I was very surprised. English can be spoken like this way. I want to stand on the stage just like this person. And today, I need to say thanks to this person. Tim, you really give me the chance to love it again. Second, it's about sexual orientation. I always thought that I could impress my friend who is homosexual. But something doesn't like I saw until I made an American friend. One day when we had a nice chat, and his phone was ringing, he said, "Oh, it was my boyfriend." I was very shocked in my mind. I just thought that, is he a gay? I haven't met a person who is honest to his sexual orientation. After this event, I admit that I kept away from him for a long time. Every time I saw him, I just say hello, and we didn't have further conversation. I always ask myself, am I really a kind person? When I really face a gay friend, I still have discrimination on him. This thought haunted me around for a long time. Until one day, when my classmates were teasing at another classmate, asking him whether he loved the woman before or he was sick to love a man. After what they say, I shouted at them, "Shut up, it's not your business. They have the right to love her. You don't have the right to interfere with them. They are not sick. The sickness is your heart." I think they don't know why I am so angry, but suddenly I realized something. Actually, I can impress my friend who is a gay or lesbian, but I was not ready and I was afraid before. They are all human beings. They have the right to love whoever they love. Third, it's about religion and the race. Sometimes Taiwanese people are not so kind to some certain foreign people. Take Muslim people for example. Last semester, I was the volunteer in school program. It's called Body Body program. I received an Indonesian student. I always share where we go, what we eat with my family. One time, my mom asked me, "Is he a Muslim? So does he do something bad?" I told her, Muslim doesn't mean the terrorist. It's a stereotype on their religion. Actually, they are faithful to their God just because you know nothing about their religion. And the fear of unknown becomes the discrimination on them. I know, it's very hard to change her thoughts, but I will keep trying. Most important of all, I can't let this kind of thought to be passed to the next generation and the generation. Another example is about my Vietnamese friend. One time, he asked me one question. He said, "Taiwanese people always throw a stranger eyes on me when I say I come from Vietnam. But I need to tell them I am the NCKU student. Then they will smile at me again. I told him, perhaps some Vietnamese worker may do some bad thing in Taiwan, but it doesn't mean all of them are bad people. Only your personality, your behavior determine your value. No one can judge it by your nation. You should be proud that you are one of them. You have your nation, your people, your land to rely on. After what I say, I also introspect myself. Do we really show the unfriendly eyes to them? We are NCKU students. We have the ability to evaluate someone is good or not. We are not blind to follow someone's step or order to judge someone. Most important of all, we are human beings on Earth. We should respect each other. Today, I share my stories with all of you. Staying in NCKU for 4 years really brings me lots of changes. The changes on this kind of issues. At first, I want to say, today I only share some issues with all of you, but still many other issues we need to concern about, just such as gender, color, single-parent family, and so on. They really exist in our world. We can't pretend that they doesn't exist. And if you don't do something, the world will become what Einstein said. And don't see yourself a small piece and you can't change anything. Even a care or an action can really bring some changes. And Toastmaster, stand on the stage and share your ideas. It may invoke someone's awareness, and don't be afraid of doing that. Even for me, I have the courage to do it. And then, I especially want to say thanks to my former officers, Christine, Sonny, Johnson, Tyra, Tiffany, Bragg, Tappy, and Chris. Wow. I admit that I once had the discrimination on this kind of issues before, but being an officer with all of you really broadens my horizon and changed my thoughts a lot. And this is not the end of my speech. It's another start of my journey. Back to you.
Wow. Thank you to Chef deliver the great dishes for us. I really like their dishes. Did you like it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. But now my time is almost up. So back to our President John.
So, do you like today's speech?
Yes.
It's so great. Their speeches always inspires the people here and myself. Okay, so allow me to have some time to introduce our officers here. And now is our officer team introduction time. So could I invite our officers come to the stage to do a short introduction of themselves. So officers, please. Woo! Okay, as I told you before, I'm John. I'm the president of this club. And next one. Which one?
Which one? The left one. The right one is very beautiful. If you want to know her, contact me. She's still single. Okay. So I'm the VPM at the PPE, and I'm in charge of like the demo meeting now and the regular meeting, and we will have one in-club contest each semester. Yes. Yes, so this is my job, and if you want to take jobs, you contact me, and I will assign the jobs you want to take for you. And so let's move on. Next one.
Yeah, it's me. That's
me. That's me. Yeah. No, it's not fake. It's me. And what Tiffany have said, the girl standing and left beside her, her name is Fanny, right? F-A-N-Y. So if you want to search her Facebook, perhaps you can ask me or Tiffany or nothing. But yeah, I'm Malbo, and I'm the vice president of membership. So for vice president of membership, I'm responsible for all the membership fee. And later on, I will introduce the fee of, there are two kinds of member in our clubs. One is in-club, and the other one is international one. And I will explain them later on. And that's me. And why I choose this picture is because I just had my eye surgery 1 month before. And if you have any further questions... Is that important? Yeah, that's important. It didn't hurt anymore. You've already to be honest. So, okay, so that's the end of my introduction. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Amy, and I am VPPR, the Vice President of Public Relations, and I'm responsible for the fan page. So all the message on fan page is, controlled by me. And also I am the host on Saturday Group P. So welcome you to practice English with us on Saturday. Okay?
Yeah, my name is Felice, and I'm also the Vice President of Public Relations. But I'm different from Amy because I'm in charge of borrowing place for us to have regular meetings. And I'm also in charge of the Saturdays groupies house. So if you want to chat with us, or you have any problems about Toastmasters, or you want to cooperate with Toastmasters, we welcome you to chat with us. Two beautiful girls. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Julie. I'm secretary. This egg roll really delicious. You can find it in Xunjiao branch. Oh, my job is not actually introduce food. My job is collect the information of members, clubs, class activities, and another. So I will manage it into a document. Yeah, that's my job. And my partner, Betty, she didn't come here tonight. Yeah, she's a really cute girl, but she has a boyfriend. Yeah. Demi.
Hi, my name is Demi, and I'm the treasurer. I'm responsible for receiving the club fee. So if you have any question about membership, you can ask me or Malbo.
Okay, it's me. I'm Ringo in English, but in Spanish is Okay. I'm the webmaster in this semester, and I'm also in charge of the TM Cup. And if you join our club, you can tell me what you want to play, maybe the basketball or table tennis, something like that, and I will take it in consideration. And I want to tell why my name is Rango. It's because of this movie. Okay, does anyone see about it? Woo! David, I think, yeah, and our professor. It's an interesting movie, and you have to see it, and you will know who is Rango. And I don't tell you right now, and you will know if you see the movie. Okay. Next one.
Yes.
Our XAA.
Wow. Hello. Whoa.
They are available now.
Yes. And we are Surgeon and Arms. Right. And and our job is to manage all the equipment or control the computer. And the most important thing is that if you like to sing, you can come to find us, and we can make you have a chance to sing out loud during the break time. Yeah!
MC Richard.
Richard is the king of singer in Toastmaster, and he's major in old songs. my name is Frankie, and look at this. The cake in Taoyuan is really delicious. If you want to know the story, you can ask me. Thank you. Back to John.
Okay. So, wait a minute, officers. So if later... Hey. Wait a minute, officer, if you have any questions later during the break, you can ask us. We're in a... Okay, Toastmaster t-shirts, you can ask us. Okay, so now, officers, please go back to your seat. Alright, wait. As I reach up. No. After hearing so many food, right? From Julie, from Frankie, did you hear anything? How do you feel right now? Or did you hear anything? Yeah, and I can hear that. Did you hear that? Oh! So you're very hungry, right? Oh my God! Yeah, I can feel all of you must be very, very hungry right now.
Stop it!
So,
shut up.
The good thing is that the coincidence is that you smell anything? We see that there is something we could eat outside, and they are the food we prepare for all of you. So later we have about 20 minutes for all of you guys to grab something to eat, and it is the time for you to socialize with each other and make new friends over here. So after 20 minutes, when you hear that the song is finished, then you should come back. All right?
Okay.
So now, are you ready?
Yes.
So now, please get out of here.
Whoa!